Anchor Brian Williams is taking himself off the NBC evening newscast for now, amid questions about his credibility. In a memo to staff, he wrote, "As managing editor of NBC Nightly News, I've decided to take myself off of my daily broadcast for the next several days, and Lester Holt has kindly agreed to sit in for me to allow us to adequately deal with this issue." Williams recently apologized for spinning a false narrative about being in a helicopter hit by a rocket-propelled grenade in Iraq in 2003.
"I made a mistake in recalling the events of 12 years ago."
But experts say that may not be enough to salvage his credibility.
Regardless of how they spin it, I think that the damage has already been done.
NBC has launched an internal probe into Williams's war stories. Questions have also been raised about his claim that he saw a body or bodies in the Hurricane Katrina floodwaters that hit New Orleans.
Well, he's a storyteller, and this is the line that I think anchors are trying to walk now, is that they move from a position of just telling the facts to weaving stories. And then the question becomes, when do the facts and stories become indistinguishable?
It's a line that the managing editor of Stars and Stripes says war veterans are keen to protect. The newspaper broke the story that led to Williams's admission.
Well, I think any journalist who talks about his or her experiences, under fire and in a war, runs a little bit of a risk of crossing a red line with veterans who are actually there, and who, in the last analysis, were at even greater risk and required to make greater sacrifices than a person who is there primarily as an observer.
In his memo, Williams said that it has become painfully apparent that he has become a distracting news story and vowed, quote, "Upon my return, I will continue my career-long effort to be worthy of the trust of those who place their trust in us." Matthew Burgoyne, Associated Press.